everyone, my name is Lindlee Smith and I'm excited to do a literal trunk show to show you the quilts and projects in my book Lone Star Legacy Quilts, published by C&T Publishing. The first quilt I'm showing you here is called the Step Star. This is a variation on a classic Lone Star quilt. As you can see, there are 4 stars in each corner of this quilt. All quilt patterns in this book have instructions to replace the background with interchangeable star blocks. This quilt is the quilt on the cover of my book, and it is one of 2 king-size patterns. It's called the Broken Step Star. The diamonds are constructed the same as the previous quilt, but instead of a single lone star, this is a broken star quilt design, so diamonds encircle the lone star in the center of the quilt. Here's the second king-size pattern called the Broken Trail Star. This is one of my favorites in the book. I love how these colors radiate out from the center of the star to the outer point and then again in the outer ring. Inside the book you'll find the names to all the fabrics I use, as well as the names of the quilting designs. As you can see, it's kind of hard to hold up a king-size. Next up is the Horizon Star. The rest of the quilts I'm going to show you can either be made in a small throw like this one or a larger throw. This quilt is called the Plain Star. Like I mentioned earlier in this video, each quilt pattern has instructions to swap out the background fabric with interchangeable star blocks. The Plain Star is made from extra diamonds from the Backwoods Star, which I'll show you later in the video. Okay, this one is one of my favorites in the book, and it's the most simple broken star because it's made up of large diamonds with no smaller diamonds to piece. It's called the Rocky Star Quilt. I made this one from blues and whites from my stash. It's a fun one to make a dent in your stash and to use those pretty prints you're hoarding because the diamonds are large and you won't lose the prints when you cut into the diamonds. Next up, this is the more traditional Rocky Star made with just 2 fabrics. As you can see, I replaced the 4 corners with a star block called the Window Star. This pattern can be made so both the center star and outer diamonds are the same fabric or different fabrics like this one. Okay, here's a throw size version of the king size Broken Trail Star that I showed you earlier in this video. This one's called the Majestic Star. All the diamonds like this in the book are made by strip piecing, so don't stress out about piecing individual diamonds together. I have a method for piecing diamonds that you won't be frustrated when your diamond points don't match up, because they will. Okay, this one is called the Backcountry Star, and it's a good intro if you want to dip your toes into piecing diamonds but don't want to piece too many diamonds. This design has a lone star at the center and is circled by larger diamonds. The last quilt I'm going to show you is called the Backwoods Star. This is the reverse design of the Backcountry Star, so the outer ring has the piece diamonds and the center star is made up of the larger diamonds. Extra diamonds cut from the strip sets in this pattern can be used to make the Plain Star, which I showed you earlier in the video. There are 3 smaller projects included in this book, so you don't have to commit to making an entire quilt right away. The first is this wall hanging. The star block is called the Window Star. This next one is the 14-inch pillow. There are multiple different sizes, including these lumbar pillows, and you can see the 4 different star blocks that I used for these lumbar pillows. The last project in the book is this quilted tote bag. I made mine 2-sided, so I used 2 different star blocks from the book, 1 for each side. Thank you for coming to my literal trunk show, and I hope you check out my book, Lone Star Legacy Quilts, published by C&T Publishing.